Welcome back to Back Talks Football. It's the second semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. It is Barcelona versus Inter Milan. Two teams who have been really consistent in this competition. I mean, they were the one of the two of the top three in the group stages of the tournament, and now they are in the last four of the tournament as well. So you can say like they really deserve to be in this competition. And two of the teams who about a week ago were fighting for the treble as well, but things have changed quite drastically in terms of that, especially for Inter Milan. So let's go ahead and make our preview of the game. We are going to start with Barcelona. I mean, they are currently on cloud 9. Their form has been in the league has been simply sensational. They are winning games left, right and center. In the Champions League as well, they defeated Dortmund in the quarterfinals quite convincingly. Dortmund won never really a match, especially in that home leg. 4-0 thrashing by Barcelona. It was a big deal. And now recently, I mean, they won the Copa del Rey over the weekend, defeating Real Madrid 3-2 in a heated final. That was an exciting game. So Barcelona, they are coming in the game with a lot of confidence. The players are really up for it. I mean, they feel that they are going to make history. I mean, to become the first team to win a treble 3 times, I mean, that is something really special, and Barcelona are aiming for that. In terms of their injury, they are going to miss Robert Lewandowski. Is not going to be able to play that game, so that is going to be a big deal for Barcelona. But if I'm being very honest, I don't think they have missed him that much. I mean, they have so many good players that have come in, and they have they have stepped up to take place of Robert Lewandowski. Of course, you have Rafinha, the way that he has played. Lamine Yamal has been amazing. Ferran Torres, whenever he has been called upon, he has been amazing. Pedri, Gavi, as I say, like whoever Hansi Flick puts in the team, puts in the starting 11, they step up and they get the job done. But of course, I would say like Yamal and Rafinha are the main threats for Barcelona. Hansi Flick himself, I mean, he won yet another final over the weekend, another final that he has managed, and he is able to win it. So his confidence is also going to be on cloud 9. I would say Barcelona coming into this game would be feeling really good. Being the home side as well, I think they have, of course, it's the advantage you are going to get in a European night. Playing against an Inter Milan side who unfortunately are not performing at the wrong time, and there is a decline in their form, there is a decline in their performance, but unfortunately for Inter Milan fans, it has come at the wrong time, if I'm being very honest with you. The last week for them was literally quite literally like a hell. They lost against Barcelona, they lost the Coppa Italia semi-final against Milan as well, and then they lost over the weekend as well. So they have given up their the number one place in the league. They had a 3-point advantage over Napoli. They have given up that, and now they are behind 3 points at Napoli. So that has changed quite drastically for them. They are out of the Coppa Italia, so the the dreams of the treble are long gone now, and now they are coming into this game with not that much confidence, if I'm being very honest with you. Now there is pressure on Inzaghi and the team, because they know that this could be the best possible way to win a trophy this year. I still think there's the Scudetto is not won by Napoli. There's still a lot of football, a lot of games to be played there, and anything can happen in that regard. But if I'm being very honest, like 3 games in the Champions League, you could look at that and you could say put more. You could concentrate more on the Champions League and think that this is our best way to win the trophy. And I think a lot of Inter fans are now looking at the Champions League as like the holy grail that they would prefer to win over this Serie A, because it is going to be quite hard for Inter to go ahead and get the job done, especially with the way the league is and the games that they have remaining. They are much more tougher than Napoli, so their concentration is gonna be on the Champions League. In terms of their injuries, I think Inter have quite almost all the entirety of their squad is fit. They have Thuram back. Pavard is the only one who I think who is out, who is not going to be able to play the game. Apart from that, Inter have a full-fledged squad. So unlike last night game, sorry, between Arsenal and PSG, where there were a lot of injuries, especially for Arsenal. Both of these teams are coming into this game, and both of them are mostly fit. They have most of their squads available. I think the biggest miss is going to be Robert Lewandowski for Barcelona, but apart from that, I think all the major players, all the important players for both the teams are here. In terms of the game, I think it is going to be how Barcelona are going to dictate the play. You are going to expect Inter Milan to sit back, to absorb the pressure, to let Barcelona have the ball, and you know they are going to try to press them. They are going to try to hit them on the counter attack. Inter have been really good when sitting back and being the defensive side and trying to hit the teams on the counter. And of course, you're the away side at Barcelona. You are going to let Barcelona have the ball, being the home side, and with the fans, with Barca fans on the back of them. I think it's going to be quite interesting. I don't expect like an end-to-end sort of stuff in this game. I expect quite I think it is going to be more psychologically a psychological game than the technical game, if I'm being very honest with you. I would be very surprised if Inter come out and they start playing attacking football. I am not really expecting that. I think it is going to be how long can Inter maintain that defensive pact, and how hard it is going to be for Barcelona to break that defensive line, because that is going to be where the game is going to be won. I think Inter's defense versus Barca's attack is going to be a main advantage. Of course, it is going to come from the flank of Inter. Barcelona is going to be very important. Inter are very good. They are devastating in their counter attacks. The moment they get a chance, they are going to take that advantage, and they are very fast with that counter attack. So that is where I am expecting Inter to go and hurt Barcelona. The set pieces, both of them are okay. Like there's nothing special. There's not that much danger from both sides on the set pieces. Like nothing. Again, unlike Arsenal, there's not a special advantage that any of the sides has. I think the midfield is going to be very crucial. How Barcelona managed to, how Inter Milan managed to stop Barcelona's passes getting through. How they are able to stop their possession-based football. That is going to be very important for Inter Milan. I think that the thing that Inter Milan have to do is, of course, they have to go through and use their dark tactics. They have to use that haram ball. I think they are going to go ahead and try to make it a lot more physical. Try to make those early fouls and make it that physical to try to dismantle Barcelona's style. Try to make them think more instead of letting them have their fun. That is going to be the way that Inter Milan are going to play, and it is going to be in my opinion quite as I said, not that much entertaining game, because you are not going to get that entertaining end-to-end sort of stuff, but it is going to be quite a psychological game. It's going to be interesting how Inzaghi sets up his counter-attacking strategy. That is going to be one of the main thing I'm looking forward to, if I'm being very honest with you. I expect goals in this game, if I'm being very honest. I will be very honest, Inter could be the first team to go ahead and score that goal and surprise Barcelona. But Barcelona, being there the way that they are playing, and the emotion and the confidence that they have, I still think they are going to win on the night as well. I'm going for a 2-1 win for the home side in the first leg of the Champions League. Yeah, that is it for me. This is my prediction and preview of the game. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Who do you think is a favorite going into the first leg, and what do you agree with my predictions or not? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.